So, and this was like hidden in there.
Oh my God, they try to poison the damn doll.
Coco, Coco, Coco Bone Strong. Coco, Coco, Coco Bone Strong. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie. I need to ask for no rookie. Yeah. Coco, Coco, Coco Bone Strong. Coco, Coco, Coco Bone Strong. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie.
Hi, what's going on? It's your girl Tosh, aka Coco Bone, coming at you with another reaction video, honey. Yes, honey. So, today's reaction, yes, I'm saying today in the same outfit, hair, and makeup, okay? When I was doing my videos, that was literally at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I couldn't really sleep, but then I eventually started to get tired around like 4, and I had took like I ain't gonna say an hour nap, but I went to sleep around like 4:30 and set my alarm to wake me back up at like 6 a.m. so I can go and do my morning route for my school bus job. Yes, I am now back on break and I plan on recording some more content, okay? Yes, your girl is back to the grind. I'm feeling great, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to get back into it, man. So anyway, you guys, this is another reaction to Dougie Corrado, okay? And again, I'm just gonna call him Dougie. I keep feeling like I'm messing up that last part, but Dougie had came out with a recent video called I Never Should Have Talked About That Party. Oh, but you should. We're rooting for you, Dougie. We're all rooting for you.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
We're rooting for you, honey. Like, we need that truth. We need the tea. And hopefully they not trying to come for you. They shouldn't, because you didn't say really no names. If you were talking about somebody, I'm assuming that you changed the name. So nobody don't really know who, where, you know, hinting at of certain people that sold their soul and did some foul shit in order to be at the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm very curious to see what he's gonna talk about and reveal in this video. Now, before we get into this reaction, I wanna insert 2 clips and let y'all know he actually did a part 2 and a part 3 to the last reaction that we did of him talking about the party. So I'm gonna insert in 1 clip where he actually showed proof of the actual letter that he received in the mail in order to go to the party and be invited to go.
I bet you're going to be sitting here waiting for excuses about why I didn't save any of it. But I did. I have it. I have the letter, exactly how I described it. All extravagant and weird. It's a bizarre letter. Yeah, I thought it was super cool at the time, but I don't think it's that cool now. I kind of keep it as a, for this. I keep it for this. So this is the invitation. Here's the proof. I'm gonna let you guys get the closest look that you possibly can on it. It came in this very extravagant thing, very extravagant gold envelope. And then this says join us on the front. This was really weird. I'm gonna show you guys the outside first before I show you the inside. It had this. Is it focused?
It's having a hard time focusing. It's focused now, but it goes in and out.
That's
all the
fine.
time. Okay.
It has this little stamp on it has like a tree on it that was like a wax stamp. Very weird. Join us. And then this is the inside of it. So as you could see, is it focused good?
It is now.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you guys give that a read. Date, place, cursive. You guys could see all of it, see what they wrote at the bottom. What is it? Your talents have been noted. Your name has been endorsed. All the dreams you're chasing are a night away through the 7th heaven. But this is the weirdest part, is that it says sincerely, but then it has like 4 holes punched in this gold chain to this emblem. Get it up here. So that's the weirdest part to me. And the outside was just, you're invited with gold trim. You see how extravagant it is and odd?
Then I'm going to insert another clip where he basically told just a tad bit of what he's seen in that 6th room that he did not want it to disclose or come out to the world and tell any of us.
Once I got home from the party, I just started freaking out because part of me didn't even want to believe it. And I even found myself trying to convince myself that it didn't happen. That what I saw through that window was some type of game or some type of charade. But as comforting as it would have been to brush it off as something fake, what I saw through that window was just too real. I'm not going to go into explicit detail, but I thought long and hard about what details I could give to paint the picture clearer for you. They had the new people taking turns laying in a fancy coffin, while like a group of older ones stood around in a circle around the coffin taking turns. And they were doing whatever they pleased to the newcomer on camera like it was some type of humiliation ritual, while all of the others stood around that big circle cheering or just chatting while they were being served drinks by very new people, if you know what I'm saying. And it really seemed like everything that they were doing was for the cameras. Like the purpose of this room was to get footage from newcomers that was so graphically heinous that if it was released to the public, they would never even be able to explain it. And the public humiliation would be too severe to ever recover their career or their life. And the people that were serving drinks in that room weren't the same people that were serving drinks in the other rooms. It was as if they were saving these extremely new servers for this room and beyond. That's all I'm going to say about that, and now I'm going to move on to the week after.
So hopefully those 2 clips give you, a catch up on this reaction that we're now about to do to this recent video that's called I Never Should Have Talked About That Party. I just hope and pray that he is safe, him and his loved ones. And yeah, let me go ahead and get my screen recorder set up. And without further ado, let's get into this reaction, shall we?
And the numbers read 912811. So I immediately just start decoding it the same way that I decoded the numbers on the outside of the box. But it isn't making sense in any way that I'm doing. It's coming out to IAB and HAA, which made no sense to me until I looked back at the tissue paper on the inside of the box. It was happy birthday tissue paper. And my birthday is September 12th, and my girl's birthday is August 11th. And this is where I start to genuinely get scared. But we're just trying our absolute best to keep it together. I didn't like the threats on the outside at all, but these boxes are meant to freak you out. But it got different when I saw our birthdays on.
Ooh, not the birthdays.
A lot of companies reach out to me, but I'm not often absolutely blown away by the products that they're offering. This company, Storyverse, reached out to me to sponsor this video, and they are sponsoring this video. But I want to make this very clear. This is the best product for storytelling that I've ever seen. I want so desperately to push their product because it is so high level and so interesting and cool and new and groundbreaking. When I got to look at Storyverse's new app, I was blown away. This app So something a little bit freaky happened last night, and I don't really know what to make of it. I'm not really sure if it has anything to do with that video that I dropped a few months ago about that party, but something about it really doesn't sit right with me. But before I get into what exactly happened, I need to kind of explain how I got into this situation. So see, last month I did a video about dark web stories that a bunch of the viewers were requesting. I found a bunch of scary stories and I compiled them into a scary dark web style video. And the first story in that video is about dark web mystery box services. This is a service that I've been very aware of for a very long time now. To be honest, I've probably watched every single mystery box opening video that's available on YouTube. And for some reason, that subject just really intrigued me. Ordering a random box off of the dark web that could literally contain anything, and it's being created by an anonymous seller, it's just such a freaky, cool experience. The craziest thing about this service is that they usually don't get shipped through FedEx. They just show up one day on your front stoop with no return label or anything. They just pop up. I don't know, it just has this allure about it that has always just made me want to order one. But to be honest, I was always too scared to because I was never sure about how to properly protect my identity on the dark web. So I never even tried. So after I dropped that video, a lot of supporters told me that I should do a mystery box unboxing video. And I really did think it over, but I came to the conclusion that I didn't really feel comfortable ordering it myself. But
Now you
my
talking
friend
my
John
language,
knows
Doug.
his way around the dark web, and that man could absolutely make it happen. And he even told me that he would get it shipped to his house and then he would just drop it off at mine, so I wouldn't even have to put any of my personal information in. And this sounded good to me, especially because I'm trying to deliver you the content that you guys are asking for. So I pull the trigger on it and John puts the order in. Mind you, we put this order in over a month ago, and these people don't give you any confirmation email, any receipt, or any estimated time of arrival. They just take your information and your money, and you just have to sit there and hope that it wasn't a scam. And I knew that going in. I knew that this was a sketchy thing to do. I knew that when we purchased it, I might have just lost $500 right there, and we were never getting a box. But even if I lose the money, it will be worth it because at least the supporters know that I'm invested in giving them the content that they want. But after about 3 weeks, I pretty much just gave up on it. And I just kind of came to terms with the fact that I probably got scammed, and I just kind of moved on. Until yesterday morning, my buddy John hit me up, and he told me that the box had arrived overnight. He just sent me a picture of the box on his doorstep with a text message that said, "Look what I woke up to." And from the original picture, I could tell that the box was pretty cool. It definitely looked like the sender put a good amount of effort into it, so I was pretty excited. Because with the mystery box stuff, you always just worry that they're gonna send you just some gross stuff in a gross beat up box, just gross stuff. Sometimes they just put gross liquids, animal hair, rotten meat, and all that kind of stuff in the box, and they just send it and they're like, "Here's your mystery." And they'll just scribble Sharpie on the outside, just such low effort. So when I saw the picture, I was pretty happy with the initial appearance. Remember when I told you guys I was gonna get a mystery box? I said it on our live a couple weeks ago, but I just got a text from my friend John who ordered it for us because I didn't know how to order it. He sent me a picture of it on our stupid home. We were running errands, but I got that text and I just need to show it to you guys. We haven't seen it yet, and wrong turn. We're pulling up to our house right now, and we're gonna go grab it and unbox it for you guys right now. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty colorful. We're going in through the garage, so we don't have a good look at it yet. We're gonna go in through the garage and bring you guys through the house, and then we're gonna pick it up from the stoop, bring it inside. Hey, buddy. There's somebody here. Get your squish, buddy. Show me your squish. What's that, buddy?
Oh,
Got
look
your
at
squish?
that dog.
Okay, moment of truth. Mess with me? Alright, come on, let's get it. Come on, buddy. Here's the moment of truth. We haven't seen it yet. I'm excited, but I'm a little bit scared. But
Dreaming of a unique tattoo? Have ideas, but no one to draw the sketch? Tattoo AI will bring any of your crazy ideas to life. Specify your request.
That's fine.
it's okay. It's okay, buddy. Stay. Ooh, it's freaky. I don't know. It's not what I was expecting. What do you think, Apollo? Is there poison? Is there poison in it? It's all good? I don't know. It's not exactly what I was expecting.
No.
You know?
They still
Looks
got
a little
Christmas
childish,
tree
doesn't
up?
it?
Yeah.
A little bit, right? So let's see what's going on here.
Go on.
I don't think I should be touching this. Bare hand, should I? All right. Got the meat marinating gloves. It doesn't look like your traditional mystery box. If you guys have seen them, it's usually they come and sometimes they're just like kind of gross or janky. They like look scary. This one looks
Childish.
Yeah, this is weird. I'm still gonna throw these on for just cause. I'm ready to get in there. So let's just start from the outside. I don't want to miss any fun details. What does this say? Happy our hope.
See, already, like, y'all see this damn box? Look at this nut ass box. Already it looks creepy. Why is it so damn colorful and Joe, for one? And for two, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, they did hook it up, like, it looks nice, but it's creepy because it's like, you just leave it here. It's not from FedEx, it's not from, UPS, USPS. It's not from, like, no carrier, like, it's creepy. It's weird. Like, it's definitely giving dark web. The fuck?
You. Hope you are happy, I'm assuming? Okay, and then we got all these numbers on the top. I'm assuming this is one of those codes. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, right? Yeah. I'm assuming it's one of the codes. Let's probably need a pen and paper.
It ain't gonna be fun when you find out what the hell they trying to say. I'm just saying.
It's like this across and probably, you'd imagine it's just like the alphabet, right? It's
and
like,
see, that, listen, hold on.
so let's look at this, right?
Look.
I'm assuming.
Look, you see, this is some Illuminati type of shit. Cause I noticed with people that's a part of that Freemason crap, they go by codes. They don't just come out and bluntly, just say what it is. No, they got codes. It's like a gang. Like, they be throwing up little gang signs and all that. It's like, you gotta know what they saying by certain hand gestures. And you gotta also know what they saying by certain, like, little codes and stuff like that. Like, little signals, like. It's almost like the Batman symbol in the sky. And when you see it, it's like, time to go get the motherfucker that's drawing and messing up the city, okay? That's what it's giving, Like, I don't know.
It's like this across and probably, you'd imagine it's just like the alphabet, right? It's like, so let's look up a chart. See, the box looked well made, and it had colorful letters and numbers all around the outside. And it looked like it had been wrapped in matte black tape. And as far as I could tell, it looked like it was going to be a really cool box with a lot of fun details. And I was super excited to make the video for you guys. See, John and my schedule conflicted that day, so he had to drop the box off at my house while I wasn't home. So we didn't really get to talk about it. So I just came home to it with it on the front porch, and we just grabbed the camera and started recording right away. Because,
I know that's
I was
right.
so excited for it.
He's
and when
smart to record this, though, for his own safety.
Heavy. It didn't feel like there
Just
were many
in
items.
case, God forbid.
So my first thought was they basically sent us like an empty box. But the outside looked great and really detailed, so I was just trying to stay optimistic. And now that I was close to it, and it wasn't just looking through a picture, I was actually able to get a full 360 view of the outside of it. And there were a lot of intricate details on this thing. For starters, it was covered in big, colorful letters all the way around it. And the top was covered in really colorful numbers, but they were meticulously organized, and it seemed like they were all parallel to one another. And when I got to fully spin the box and see what all of the letters read around the base of it, it just said, "Hope you are happy." And initially I thought, well, that's pretty sweet of the sender. A nice kind message to start this unboxing. Not the type of start I was expecting, but maybe it's something to throw us off. And then it's gonna get creepier once we open it. And the next thing I do is turn my attention to the numbers that are on top of the box. And I wanna note that the lettering that was all over this thing looked like your basic Michaels decorative lettering, which sounds kind of silly, but in a way it did make it a little bit creepier. Because I just imagine that there's somebody that does dark web mystery boxes, and he shops at the same craft stores that we do. That almost makes it more uncomfortable than if the letters were like serious, scary looking lettering. It makes it freakier because this type of person could just be around any of us at any time. And there was something about this box that almost made it look like a little kid's arts and crafts project. But either way, I just start analyzing the numbers on the top of it, and I'm just trying to see if I see any pattern in it. But I can't really tell what they're about initially. There were 22 numbers total, I'm pretty sure. So that ruled out if it was a phone number or an address. It's too long. And I'm pretty sure bank accounts have 12 numbers and credit cards have 17, so it couldn't be either of those either. So then my head changes direction into it must be some type of code or riddle. So I just start to try to decode it with the most basic tactic. I just try to line up the numbers with what letters they represent. So I start to go from right to left, each row at a time, but the letters that they're representing don't really make any sense. It's literally random letters. So I start to think it's a word jumble, and then I get kind of annoyed because I'm not trying to solve a word jumble right now. I'm trying to get spooked by a mystery box. To be honest, I didn't want to spend the next 2 hours trying to decode this number riddle. I wanted to go work on the next story for you guys and just finish up this unboxing, but I thought I might as well give it a couple more tries, just in case it said something super creepy that I knew you guys would enjoy. So I try to just go number by number, just from left to right. I'm not trying to do 2 different rows, I'm just going from left to right. Because the numbers kind of align like this, there is a clear direction from left to right. You'll see it. And the first letter must have been I, because the first number was 9, which is the 9th letter in the alphabet. And the next number was 2, which could be B, but the third number was 3, so that would come out to C, so you would get I, B, C. And no word starts with BC. So then I go, okay, what's the 23rd number in the alphabet? The 23rd number in the alphabet is W, so I tried to move forward with that. So I, W. And the 4th number is 9, so it must be I again. But the next 4 numbers were 1, 2, 1, 2, which could be A, B, A, B, or it could be LL, because L is the 12th number in the alphabet. And I came to the conclusion that it must be LL, because if you go by that logic, now we have I will. And see, that starts to make sense to me.
There's a lot of black tape on this.
There it is. Right, it looks kind of sturdy.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort in it. To be honest, I appreciate the effort. I think I'm happy it didn't just come like janky and messed up, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like this is better. We get to like decode it. It should be kind of fun.
How did John get
Putting that shit on his countertop. You don't know where that thing been?
I mean, yeah, no, he said
Like,
it,
he sprayed with some chemical.
he actually said it came to his house overnight. So they gave him the address, but there's obviously no packaging slip on it. But he said that they do that sometimes. You know, they say that with the GNOME service too, that you just kind of give the address and somebody comes overnight. Some people have caught it on their security camera footage. But with this stuff, they probably don't want to.
So it was just dropped at his house?
Apparently it was just dropped at his house, and then he dropped it at our house earlier today. I know it's a little sketchy, but
Yeah.
for the YouTube, they wanted us to do it. They said they wanted us to do it. So let's just start. 9 is I. 9 is I. 3 is 2. I mean, 3 is C. 1 is A.
Do you want to tell people how you're getting these numbers?
Yeah, right here.
Letters and stuff?
Well, the numbers match with the letters. This is the first thing that came to my head.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first thing. I could be just completely making this up. This could be, well, how many numbers is it? It could be a phone number, can't it?
Probably not. I don't follow those numbers now.
There's 22.
Okay.
So it's definitely not a phone number.
No.
I don't think it could be a credit card. No, credit card is like 17, right?
Something like that.
And a bank
A
account.
lot of numbers.
Yeah, I don't think it could be a credit card or a bank account, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep trying this. So
Okay.
3, 1, 1, 1. It's 4 1s, so it'd be AAA.
I'm so serious.
ICAAA, and then B, I, B, B. That's looking like nothing to me so far. So I don't think that is it. Maybe instead of like going row by
Goes like
row, maybe it goes 9, 2, 3, 9. Let's try that, I guess. So 9 is still I. And then 2 is B. And then 3 is C.
ABC.
That's not making too much sense already. I hope it's not one of those jumbles.
Oh, like a word puzzle?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep, because this one definitely isn't
Well,
even
maybe
a
we
word
should get
puzzle.
all of the letters and then maybe it is a
Definitely
word
some type of
jumble
code.
puzzle thing.
Well, let's do a few more.
Okay.
Because they could also be, like, say it was like 13, or say it was 23. That could technically be W. Like 9 is definitely I, because 9, there's no, if you do 92, there's not 92 letters in the alphabet. So 9 is definitely, like the high numbers are definitely just that number. So 9 is definitely I. What is it, 23? So let's try this, 9, and then let's say 23 is W. So 9, 2, 3.
I'm gonna
9
kind of
is
skip
I,
through it a
and
little bit.
then
Not the whole
23
thing,
is
but just,
W.
you know.
And the next
He's
one is
trying to
9
figure it out.
again,
I
so
wanna
that's
get to,
I.
like, the juiciest parts
Do you
if
think
I can.
like this would be in order? Or do you think this is a
4 A's. That.
They trying to
But then
figure
this
out.
one too, or
If you're over 35 and struggling with going limp, it's incredibly important
Bruh,
that
what
you
am I
listen up.
looking at?
What I'm about to tell you will change your life. Thousands
Let me
of
get my
men in
mind
their
out the gutter.
50s,
What the hell is
60s,
that on
70s,
this
right,
edge?
if it goes like, because this is a liquid 1-2
Oh my
EAD,
God.
right? Guys, there's been a ton of new people on the channel, a ton of new people subscribing. If you're loving the stories, please don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. It
Already
seems
did
as if
that.
90%
Shout out
of
to
the
you.
people that are viewing the videos are not subscribed. Let's change that. And of course, hit like and comment. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and make sure you like this video because it helps the channel. Enjoy the show. And the next 6 numbers were 141520, which could come out to a bunch of different options, but I'm going to save you the boredom. I think you get what this process is like, so I'm going to speed it up for you. That bunch of numbers came out to the word not. So we had I will not so far. And then once we got that far, it got pretty easy. And the last word was stop. So the numerical riddle at the top of the box came out to I will not stop. And see, now we're getting what we were expecting from the mystery box. Freaky encoded messages that make your skin crawl. So far we have hope you're happy and I will not stop on the outside of the box. And now I was getting a little bit excited about it because this is what I ordered. And I felt like whoever made this box was doing a really good job so far. But that would make this next one either being A, it could be AD, or it could absolutely put dead animals in this box, you know? And then we have either 1, 5, or 15. So that could be either A, oh, I will not. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. So this is definitely what it is.
Yeah.
Because that's 3 words in a row. That's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
So we got that already. 1, 9, or 19, 2, 0. Well, that's a T again. So we know.
Already said.
So yeah, definitely I will not stop. So that's a little bit freaky, isn't it? Yeah, it's doing what we kind of wanted it to do. So we got hope you're happy and I will not stop. So that's cool. At least he's doing it. At least, like, you know, the sender's doing the bit. You know, he's making it freaky, so that's fun.
I will not stop and hope you are happy.
Sorry about that, you guys. My video camera went out due to an alarm on my phone. But we just gonna hop right back into the reaction.
Because I didn't want to miss any cool, creepy details. So we just started to peel it open really slowly and start inspecting both flaps on the inside. They had a to and from section on those flaps on the inside of the box, which was pretty interesting because it didn't have a packaging slip on the outside. And you see, this is where I started to get a bad feeling about the box. I was trying to keep it playful for the video, but when I saw this, it really made my stomach sink a little bit. The to section read, to everyone that you've ever loved. And the from section read, from the man that's going to take it all away. But see, what it said isn't what really bothered me. It was the fact that each line was written in different colors. Almost as if the lines were organized by color. But it only gave me a little twinge of concern because everything else about the box was colorful. All the way up until this point, that seemed to be an overall theme of this box. So it was on brand, but I'm not going to pretend like I didn't notice it. And the threats that were written in it are really whatever, because we didn't even get this box sent to our place. So all these threats are actually directed towards John. And I'm actually going to show all of this to John once we're finished immediately. But John wasn't scared anyway, because he just said that these boxes are just for thrill seekers. And he doesn't really care what's in it anyway. And I couldn't tell if I was just a little bit nervous for the video and the unboxing, or if I really did have a bad feeling about these clues. But I just wanted to keep it moving because I just wanted to get past those little petty written threats. And I actually just wanted to open the box and see what's on the inside and have you guys see what's on the inside all the way. Whatever was in the box, once we opened it all the way, was covered by just happy birthday tissue paper. So we couldn't see anything that was really in there yet, but it was worth inspecting because everything had been very intentional up until this point. And there were actually more numbers on the inside of the flaps that we couldn't see until it was completely open. And the numbers read 912811. So I immediately just started decoding it the same way that I decoded the numbers on the outside of the box. But it isn't making sense in any way that I'm doing it. It's coming out to IAB and HAA, which made no sense to me until I looked back at the tissue paper on the inside of the box. It was happy birthday tissue paper. And my birthday is September 12th, and my girl's birthday is August 11th. And this is where I start to genuinely get scared. But we're just trying our absolute best to keep together. I didn't like the threats on the outside at all. But these boxes are meant to freak you out. But it got different when I saw our birthdays on. And the first thing that came to my head is John pranking. But there's no reason that John would prank me. For starters, he isn't even here. And if he doesn't,
on.
The pranking type in general. The only conclusion that I could come to was maybe he made it himself because he had felt bad that we had spent so much money on it. And his order didn't work. Like he said he would take care of it and get it for us, and it didn't come. So he took it upon himself to make a box and drop it off. And he would just want us to get it and open it and be genuinely scared and surprised, and then after he would say that he made it. These were just the things that my brain was jumping to, the conclusions that I was jumping to try to rationalize the coincidences that I'm seeing here. I wanted to stop right there and call him, but for some reason I just kept going. I want to cut it. It's already kind of peeling open. That wasn't a great job, but I want to cut it so it's nice.
Gloves on.
There we go. I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna go super slow because I don't want to miss any details for you guys. So go ahead and open this. Let's just cut this really quick. Okay. So right away,
Happy birthday.
right away we're seeing happy birthday right here.
Weird.
Odd. Don't love it, but we have, okay. So it didn't come with packaging slips, but it does come with a from and a to. To says, to everyone you have ever loved.
Who has ever loved you?
Oh, I can't read. I can't read. To everyone who has ever loved you.
Yes.
I told you I'm a little dyslexic. From the man that's gonna take it all away.
Sheesh.
Going a little too hard with the bit, dude. I don't like that. I don't like that.
He trying to
like
play
that
it
it's-
cool for his girl. I know that nigga on the inside
It
like,
has to be so colorful.
he's
Yeah,
sweating
I mean, it's
right
on
now,
brand,
as
I
he
guess.
should.
I
This is
definitely don't like
crazy.
that though. The color coded of it.
Why? What's wrong with being color coded?
I don't know. I just don't. You remember that thing I told
That's
you
a
about?
whole threat.
I just don't like. I don't like it. But it's okay. I mean, at
I
least
know that's right. I wouldn't like it either, though.
I'm happy he's doing it. I'm happy he's doing the bit. I don't know.
Well, there's colors all over the box. It's just the theme of it, I guess.
Yeah, that makes me feel a bit better.
And then we have happy birthday paper.
We have happy birthday paper. All right, we ready to keep moving?
Yeah.
To everyone who's ever loved you, huh? Thanks, man. To anybody who's ever loved John. Someone's supposed to come to us.
Yeah.
He didn't come to us. Sorry, John. Okay. Okay, we have more numbers. So, more numbers on the inside, and we have, maybe it's the end of this sentence, maybe it's the end of I will not stop. I'm not super excited on what's to pull this away.
Yeah.
Because there's something like a little, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of,
Fleshy in there or something.
it feels a little smushy, but also has the shape of a head.
Oh no.
Don't love that.
Oh gosh.
But I don't know.
I hope it ain't no
Could be a
damn
balloon or
head.
something.
If so, he
No,
want
don't
to
do
blur
that. Don't
that
do that
out.
with your bare hands. What are you doing? No.
I was just curious.
Okay, so maybe this is the extension to this. So we got a 9, so another I.
Alright, we figure out it's the birthday.
We have I
Because this video pretty long. I
and
don't
an
want
AA
to
maybe.
just have a bunch of
H
dead air,
A
dead
A.
space or
That
whatever.
doesn't really make sense. Oh.
Okay. What?
Oh, I don't like that.
What?
That's your birthday. That's my birthday.
That's weird.
Don't
That
like
is
that.
weird. Y'all need some guns.
I don't
Have
I
your
feel like
dog
that's
bite
not-
their ass.
You
I'm
think
just
John
saying.
put some information in about us or something?
he wasn't supposed to. I don't like, should I call him?
Yeah, probably.
Like now, or should we just get this over with?
Do you want to keep going at all, or
Well, I mean, I don't love,
the happy birthday and then our birthdays?
first off, this rubbed me the wrong way already. This I don't like at all. You think it was him? You think he was doing it? Because
John?
yeah, you remember that didn't come in, like on time, we kind of thought it wasn't going to come in.
No, this ain't no damn
Do you
prank.
think he
honey.
just did it like so we would have something to record?
This ain't no damn prank.
I don't know. You can ask him.
You need to.
Either he did that or he put in information that he wasn't supposed to because
Yeah, but I saw him do it. I was there. Like he just put it like in his address, and it was just like a crypto exchange that just sent the dude money, and it was just supposed to show up. Should we just get this over with?
I don't know. That's really creepy.
It's probably him, right? It's probably a bit.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's probably a bit. I feel like if we pull the tissue paper up, everything will not be as freaky.
I think it's still gonna be freaky, but
Okay. So I just pick up the happy birthday tissue paper and I put it off to the side, and there's just a couple random items in the box. And they just seem like random, harmless, everyday items. There was nothing about these items that were very special, and they weren't even presented in a cool way. They're just kind of tossed in there. And the first most obvious thing that I notice is the big Squishmallow. It's big and purple, and it's right on the top. It was one of those squishy stuffed animals that you get at CVS or Walmart, but it was actually purple because it was a Pokemon. It was actually a Gengar. And see, that gave me a little twinge of anxiety because of a story that I've told in the past here. It's actually the 5th oldest video on my channel, and it's about strangers. So go watch that to understand the context of what a Gengar means to me. But it's just a stuffed animal, so I put it off to the side and I just move on to the next item. And the next item was a red bag of M&Ms. And it was like a red bag with a special cookie dough variety of M&Ms or something. I've never tried this kind of M&M before, and the bag was completely sealed, so I didn't think about inspecting the inside of it. I did kind of inspect it a little bit to see if it had been opened and then resealed, but it looked like it was the original packaging, so I just put them off to the side as well. And the inside of the box hadn't been nearly as exciting as the outside of the box yet, until I picked up the third item. It's gonna initially sound as boring as the other 2 items, but when I picked it up, I started to get a very bad feeling. The third item was a bottle of Myers hand soap. And I know what you're thinking, who cares about hand soap? But this is the exact hand soap that we use in our house. It's our favorite hand soap, and it's the only one that we get. And this could be absolutely a coincidence, but we had just talked about how we needed to pick up more soap just the other day. We had just run out of this exact hand soap. And for some reason, the timing of it and the brand lining up really started to get to me. We talked about how weird that was for just a second, but we were both to the point where we just wanted to get this video done. So we just moved on to the next item.
it's okay, go ahead, pull it up.
Let's just do it, let's just finish.
Out of all the Pokemons, that is a creepy ass
So I'm not nearly
Pokemon
as nervous now.
for a
So
thing
we got
like this right now.
a Squishmallow.
Yikes.
A little stuffed animal.
So it's a Gengar.
Yeah.
You know, I don't love that either, but like,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, I don't love that.
Yeah, our dog actually loves these.
Yeah, we should give this to Apollo after.
Yeah.
He'll enjoy that. Okay. I guess it's a spooky Pokemon. It's a ghost type, so at least he's trying.
Help! Help!
Man keeps saying he trying. He trying a little too hard. Is what he doing.
Yeah. We got M&Ms,
What flavor are those?
Cookie Crunch. Or Crunchy Cookie. I've never had these.
Okay.
Do they look like they're resealed? Like, why would he send us candy?
I don't know. It's very
You think we're gonna eat it?
Yeah,
Like,
we're not gonna eat it.
Right.
I mean,
Don't ever eat no food from
and they
strangers,
just put like
kids. If there's any kids
little
watching,
eyeball candies in there or something.
Yeah.
Just like super corny Halloween.
you be nice
I
and
mean,
take it, but when they
0 for
leave,
2
throw
so
that shit in the
far.
trash.
Yeah.
0 for 2 so far. We got this. We got.
That's so weird.
This has to be a bit.
You think John's behind it?
Look, y'all keep talking about some damn John. John is not behind this. John would never do nothing like this. I'm assuming to creep y'all out. This is extremely creepy. The fact that y'all was just talking about that soap and then this anonymous, like, psycho alleged killer is sending y'all the same soap you was just talking about? John, no. In my opinion, I don't think y'all friend is trying this hard to creep y'all out, in my opinion.
Get approved for the box.
That's
I'm not sure how
crazy.
the
That's
process works,
insane.
but maybe he felt bad.
Literally.
No, it's just weird. I mean, like, he was at the house, so he could know. This is. Yeah, but how would he, like.
Bro, I'm
We were just
telling
saying we
you,
need to
that's
pick this
that
up. This
anonymous
is weird.
psycho killer. Allegedly.
These, like. This bugged me a lot. And these are, like, whatever. But. I don't like this.
I don't like it
These
for
are-
you either.
This is literally the hand soap that we use. Like, in our house.
Close for comfort.
I better throw that shit out. It might be poison or
Just keep
something.
going. I mean, it's just soap.
Is it a coincidence?
Maybe it just smells like shit. You know, like the fart bags. And the next item was just a long silver flashlight. And I feel like flashlights are a very common item in the mystery box unboxings that I've watched. So this item didn't really bother me. It was one of those items that are kind of a given. There's something creepy about receiving a flashlight in general because it can infer so many things. It could infer that you're gonna need it soon, or somebody else had used this to do something bad and creepy. It's just an easy, creepy item. And it didn't bother me one bit until I playfully tried to turn it on. And the switch didn't work. Nothing happened, and it immediately flashed me back to being in my old apartment with Joe. Just feeling so defeated when the flashlight on my counter didn't work. It bothered me this time though. This time it felt like a slap in the face. It almost felt like an I told you so. So I shook the flashlight and I could tell that there's batteries in the flashlight for sure. So I unscrewed the back and I slowly let them fall out. And the batteries are flipped backwards, just like at the old apartment. And now I was just getting a bad feeling about this box in general. And this made me panic. So now every bad scenario just starts flooding my mind. Did I make a mistake ordering this thing? Did these people really find me? Or is this whole thing just a weird little coincidence? Like, this mystery box is completely unrelated to that. And how would this mystery box seller know to do this? There were no other items in the box. The bottom of the box was just covered in that same happy birthday tissue paper that was covering the top. And now that I had seen all of the items, I was just trying to look at the box as a whole, just trying to see any connection between each item. And I'm just trying to see if there could be any connection between the person who sent this and the people in LA. But it just doesn't make sense. Like, we didn't even put any of our information in when this box was ordered. It was all John's. There's no way they would even know that this box was coming to us. So how would they know? If it wasn't the people from LA, then the sender maybe could have seen one of my videos. But how would they know that I ordered it? John ordered it, and he used all of his info. I watched him do it. And the connections that I'm making in my head logically felt stupid because of what I knew about how John ordered it. Like, this box was made for John, and we were just opening it for YouTube. So my silly little head making these paranoid connections makes no sense. We got a flashlight.
This is crazy.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't even work.
This is such a this is just such a obvious thing to put in this, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of appreciate how this guy did it. I don't know how much everybody's gonna love it because you know, you're kind of expecting it to be freakier.
Yeah.
Like the riddle's cool. Part of me thinks John did this.
Yeah.
Flashlight doesn't even work, but
It has like a happy birthday theme or something with our birthdays, which is weird.
that is weird. That's what makes me think John did it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, there's definitely stuff, there's definitely,
Batteries in there?
yeah.
Come on.
Is it focusing?
It just did, yeah.
Well, they're flipped. It has to be John.
Bro, it's
'Cause this is,
not
like, too
fucking
related to
John.
Yeah.
Like, we
Oh my God, you keep talking about your friend, man.
just posted that video. We just, like, the Gengar thing too with the stranger.
See, he's not trying to melt down, 1 for the camera, 2 for his subscribers, and 3 for his girlfriend. He's trying to, make sure that he puts on this. It's a good front. It's not a bad front because you got good fronts and bad fronts. So it's a good front, but bro, I'm telling you, it is not your friend, man. It is not your friend. It is a crazy, psychotic maniac out there possibly, allegedly stalking you and your girl. Like, this is crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Pokemon thing, right?
It has to be him because the batteries are flipped in this thing.
Maybe you should call him. Do you want to call him? Do you want to end this now and call him, or what?
I mean, we did tell everybody that we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
So I just want to finish it for them, And that thought kind of calmed me down, and I kind of came to the conclusion that this must all be a coincidence. And I truthfully wasn't as worried anymore until I flipped the batteries in the flashlight, and I just turned the flashlight on playfully, pointing down towards the box. And I was just randomly pointing the flashlight towards the bottom of the box. So when I turned it on, I looked and it kind of went through the tissue paper, and I noticed something under it. There was something else at the bottom of this box, under this tissue paper, but all I could see was a little emblem through the tissue paper that looked like a little tree, and all of the adrenaline just started flooding back in. I recognized that symbol, and I didn't want to pick up that tissue paper, but I knew I had to. So I slowly picked up the tissue paper and pulled it away, and I wasn't sure what I was looking at first. It was just like a collage of pictures, and the pictures were super dark and a little bit blurry, and I couldn't see what they were at first because they were all just flipped in different directions. But when I tilted my head to look at the nearest one, I realized who was in the picture. It was my girlfriend cooking in our kitchen, and the picture was taken through our back windows. And my adrenaline immediately turned to anger. Every protective fiber of my being was on fire, and I've never felt that before. I've never seen something that triggered me like that. So I started inspecting the other photos in there, and they're all pictures of us. They're all just pictures of us taken from outside of our house, doing random stuff through our windows.
Yo!
I'm sure he's just gonna be laughing, like, when we call him, like, oh, gotcha, you know, like,
So now they stalking him and his girl. Oh my God.
There's something else under here.
Okay.
Child.
Okay. I don't love the flip batteries thing, but let's see.
It's making me nervous. I'm like sweating.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. This is not fun. This isn't what I thought. I thought this was gonna be fun and, like, spooky. This isn't fun. We should probably call him, right?
Yeah. There's a note in there too. That's really creepy.
No, I don't like this at all.
Oh my God. That is insane.
Is that us walking the dog?
Oh, hell no.
Babe, this is you making dinner. This is literally this week. This is me washing dishes.
That's you in the room.
They literally took this from our porch.
Yo.
They took this from our porch.
Girl, you need to get a close-up on
Like,
that
literally through that
evidence.
It has to be John then.
Stop.
I don't
Yo.
believe it's John, so I don't start freaking out.
If y'all keep talking about John one more time, y'all getting on my nerves with this shit. No. It's not fucking John. There is a psycho, maniac, crazy, lunatic, Illuminati, alleged killer that is trying to hurt you and your family. You, your girl, and the dog, Doug, is not John. Okay? Doug's girl is not John. Stop saying that nut ass name. Like, and I don't got nothing against John, okay? I don't mean to say nut ass name. I'm just talking, okay, to talk. But listen, I'm just saying, they getting on my nerves talking about John. It is not John. I understand y'all trying to make yourselves, you know, feel more comfortable about the situation. I totally get it, y'all. I get it. But come on, man. Like, at some point, you just got to realize that y'all got a crazy ass stalker that is really trying to, you know, potentially, possibly hurt you guys. This is creepy and crazy.
So you're gonna have to call him.
You want to
Go
call
for it,
911 is who you want to
You might
call.
have to talk to him about
Talk
this.
about calling. Forget John. Call 911.
I'm all good for a prank, but this isn't funny.
Hell no, it ain't funny.
This is almost like he put too much effort into this. This is freaky. This is literally us
I'm telling y'all.
walking.
Yeah.
That was literally last week. Like, this person was
That
following
is
us
not
on our walk,
his
and my mind is just
friend.
racing in a million different directions. And I start to look at all of the other items differently. And now that I know that this person is honed in on us, I know that there has to be something else to these items. Like, the hand soap seems like a given. They just heard us say it. They heard us say it, and they just gifted it to us so we know that they were listening. Just like with the half and half. And the flashlight, they just did the exact same thing. They just flipped the batteries to let me know that they were back. But what about these other two items? A Pokemon Squishmallow? Like, could this be the dude from the Park District from all those years ago? Is that guy even out of jail? Is he even still alive? But then it hit me. Our dog loves these things. He doesn't like toys or balls. He just likes to hold Squishmallows in his mouth. He just holds them in his mouth when he has big feelings, and he just slowly chews on them. Was this thing in here as a gift to my dog? Like, why would they even do that? Just to let us know that they know what our dog likes? Our dog might like Squishmallows, but he definitely doesn't like strangers. And no Squishmallow is saving you from an angry 100-pound Doberman. So I'm
I know that's
just moving the
right.
Squishmallow around in my hand, just inspecting. But then I feel something inside of it. I barely felt it, but
See, I ain't gonna lie, this type of situation right here makes me want to get, no, not a German Shepherd, Siberian Husky. Oh my God, those dogs are so beautiful. And they're huge, but a good big, a good huge. I want a Siberian Husky so bad. But I'm gonna wait till I buy my home to get one. But yeah, this situation deserves a big dog. Because normally I'm scared of big dogs. But I like my cousin's big dog, Logan. He's so cute. He's a mix between like a pit bull and a German Shepherd, she said. But anyway, child, this is a good time to have a big ass dog. I'm just saying.
felt like something hard while I was rotating. So I start inspecting to find if there's any openings in it. And right on the stuffed animal's spine, there's like a little cut. You wouldn't notice it if you were just messing with it. You really had to look close to see the incision. So I carefully reach my fingers inside of it and I feel what's on the inside. And it just feels like a hard piece of wood or something. So I just slowly pull it out and then I realize almost immediately that it's a big dog treat shoved inside of my dog's favorite kind of toy. But when I flip this treat around, it has 5 pills stuck to the treat as if these things are glued on them. There's just 5 circular white pills attached to this big treat, and now it starts to make sense.
So this, we just talked about, that's very similar to something I literally just talked about. But then what's up with these? Now I'm looking at this all, I'm happy I have gloves on now.
What?
There's something in there.
Like what?
I don't know, it's hard.
Is it like a knife or something?
You can't even see it.
This is crazy.
Should I pull it out? It looks like a piece of wood or something.
Yeah, I mean, you have gloves on, so.
It's raining too. This is a perfect reaction for a rainy day.
Dog treat?
This is literally a dog treat.
What is that?
Pills on the back?
What is, like, they're like stuck to the back. Oh, now I don't like. I thought that
There was, oh
it's
my
literally like Alice's
gosh.
favorite toy is these.
Yeah.
So, and this was like hidden in there.
Oh my God, they try to poison the damn dog.
Yeah, if we gave this to him, he would have found like I almost didn't notice these. I almost just like tossed this onto the floor because I was like, what is this? This is just stupid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
like that.
I
They
don't like
wanted
that
me
for
to
you
give that
either.
Squishmallow to our dog without noticing the treat inside. But the dog would know there was a treat in there, and he would have gotten to that treat eventually.
And
would
it
have
had
eaten these
pills
pills
on it.
while he was eating the treat. And they put this many pills on there to make sure that either the dog didn't make it or he was at least incoherent for the night.
They
Whoever
tried to
sent
kill
this
the
realized
damn
that the dog was
dog.
an issue. And
That's
he tried to drug
crazy.
it. So then I turned my attention to the bag of M&Ms. Because if a stuffed animal has an ulterior motive, then a bag of candy can too. So I'm inspecting this bag and I realize something. The M&M guy that's on the front of the package has a weird hairstyle. It looks like somebody put a swipe of peanut butter on his head. And it looks a little bit out of place. It doesn't look like it matches the flavor that's on the package. So I take a better look at the flavor label, and it looks like it's glued on. It looks like it's on there covering something else. And if you didn't look really close, you definitely wouldn't have noticed it. And I managed to peel this thing off, and it says peanut butter underneath. Whoever this was tried to poison my dog and my girlfriend. My girlfriend's allergic to peanuts.
Do you see that?
Wow.
This is weird.
What's that?
'Cause
Cookie cookie?
look at that, Pip. And this,
His hair?
yeah. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That
they
is
some
so-
clever bastards. Wow.
I swear, if we didn't see that note, I wouldn't have thought twice about this. I wouldn't have thought twice about this thing. Imagine you ate this.
How would they know?
How would they know? Who would know that you're allergic to this?
Damn.
Did they purposely?
Wow.
Did they purposely
put this in a red bag. Because like, we always know, like, don't like, eat out the yellow ones.
Right.
Just like avoiding your allergy. Who puts this much detail? Look at this one on the bottom too. It literally has it on the bottom too. Does this one come off? That one comes off too. So this man went and got a not so common M&M. That's bag wasn't yellow like the common yellow peanut M&M bags, and tried to hide that they contained peanuts. Everybody knows that the peanut M&M bags are bright yellow, but I had no idea that the peanut butter M&Ms were in a red bag. He even covered the small logos on the bottom of the bag with another cookie logo to try to trick us into eating them. But the one thing that doesn't make sense is that I don't know why he would think that we would eat anything that came off the dark web in a random mystery box. But maybe they were just trying to let us know that they knew about her allergy. This wasn't just a fun mystery box anymore. This box was filled with threats. This box wasn't even supposed to be about us. The sender shouldn't have even known that it was coming to us. Like, how is this box so personalized? I was so consumed with the items and the photos that I completely forgot about the first thing that drew my attention when I turned the flashlight on. The first thing I noticed was that little tree symbol. So I open it up and it reads,
What's on the outside of the card?
Oh, I don't like that at all.
It's a tree?
Yeah. It has to be him. This has to be a bit. Dear Mr. Anonymous, I see that you can't follow rules. Do you even know the rules? Do you know the penalty for not following them?
Oh
you
my
will.
God. Oh my God.
Rule number 1.
They keep threatening this
One
man.
orders box for oneself. Rule number 2. One does not hide identity upon purchase. 2 simple rules not worth breaking. This could have been fun for the both of us. Now it'll only be fun for me. I will show you that you are not above the rules. Your friend speaks too highly of himself. He's helpless like an infant, as are you. You really thought I wouldn't know the box was for you? You thought we couldn't find you? Your ignorance is insulting, Dougie.
Wow.
I mean, Mr. Anonymous. P.S. Sleep well.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so we gonna end that. Damn, we gonna end that right there, y'all. We gonna end that right there. Golly, man. Damn, Doug. And it's not even, listen, I respect Doug. He get my salute. You feel me? Because he was brave enough to tell us what really goes down at these weird ass mansion, eyes wide shut types of parties. And the fact that his life could possibly be at stake all because he just said what these weirdos were doing at the mansion party in order to be more famous and more richer, it is just insane. This is insane. It's damn. I'm just lost for words, you know. This is a pretty long reaction, but I felt like it was worth reacting to. So moral to the story, everybody, if you want to be a content creator, just do it independently. Don't sell your soul. Don't go to no weird orgy mansion, eyes wide shut party, doing just all types of messed up things and weirdo things. And I mean, honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't understand why you would worship the devil when the devil is not powerful than Jesus. He's not powerful than the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father and Jesus will always win. Why do you think we see big time celebrities that mock Jesus Christ? Like, there's a reason why they do that, because Jesus is all and he's going to forever be all. That's why Christians or Christianity, the religion, it gets mocked the most, because Jesus is all and he will forever be all. And you're worshiping a false god to obtain more riches and more fame, more popularity. It just, you can get the popularity and money on your own now. You don't got to sell your soul. Listen, just like, was it Nori or Capone? No, it was Nori. Nori interview on DJ Vlad, he said you got 3 doors. You got straight, you got left, and you got right. To the left is some homo stuff, allegedly. To the right is some sacrifice stuff, allegedly. and then when you go straight, you're on your own. I'd rather go straight, okay? I'm not going the homo route, allegedly, and I damn sure ain't going the sacrifice route, allegedly, okay? Your girl is straight. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. I got enough of my own problems. And the way that these people are moving, they are on some psychotic type of stuff, man. This is crazy. This is really crazy. This was a lot. But, you know, I don't want to rant on for too long. Moral to the story, be an independent content creator, be an independent, you know, entertainer, build up your own audience, work for longevity instead of trying to get it the quick way. Why do you want to trauma bond with a bunch of other weirdos in order to have fame? But your fame and money can be taken away fast, and they can blackmail you if you don't listen to their every rules. That's why I tell people all the time, as I get older, I'm starting to see that in life is all about connections with people. It's not about professionalism at all. There ain't no amount of professionalism that would make somebody, you know, be in their right mind. Like everything in life, your job, your school, your family, you know, business partners, whatever you do in life, everything is based off of interactions with people, man. It's not based off of professionalism. You can read all the professional books in the world, all the training books in the world. You can be college educated all you want, but if you don't have that common sense, if you don't have that intuition, if you don't know how to play chess and not checkers with people, you're gonna have a very hard life. It's not gonna be a nice life for you. So just take that with you and put it in your back pocket wherever you go, or put it in your purse for all my ladies. But anyway, y'all, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show your girl some love, help your girl get to 4,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions in the comment section down below of some videos y'all would like for me to react to. And please give me a big thumbs up, for it helps to push my videos further out into the algorithm. I'm out this joint. Deuces.
We live in a world that's extremely so cruel. Hitting below the belt, man, that's not cool. My feelings is numb to the point where I got a fork and I'm just eating this sauce like it's food. Bitch, when I'm corny and ain't gonna be shit. Bitches is hoping I die when I'm sick. I might as well go to the sex store to buy me a strap on to wear, cause they all on my dick. Worry about me and what I just do. Worry about me and what I just said. The audience look at your life as a boo. A fake ass bitch snake when the real skin have shed.